Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about resentment. It's kind of a tough topic. I think everybody has resentment, is resentful for something, holds a grudge. Now, resentment for the past, it's all about forgiveness and gratitude. That's how you get over it. Don't hold on to resentment from your past. Keep the lesson, not the lesion. Don't be stuck on people that betrayed you, that fucked you over, whatever. Our resentment is typically tied towards people. Be happy that you got out of that bad relationship if you're resentful towards your ex, say for example. A lot of people have resentment towards their exes. Just be happy you moved on. Everything's going to leave a scar on us, right? I mean, we're very impressionable. And you want to learn your lessons from your scars. You don't want to sit there and stay traumatized by them. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others. I have a couple videos about that, and I talk about a process of forgiveness, step-by-step process. But that's how you get rid of resentment from the past, is through forgiveness and through gratitude. Being grateful for your lessons, being grateful for moving on, being even grateful for the bad things that happened to you that strengthened you. You want to be able to address these weaknesses. Resentment is a weakness. Holding on to anger is a weakness. It's like drinking poison. It will kill you. So there's always going to be that touchy subject that comes up. That one person's name, or, you know, we all have that. Heal that wound. Get over it for good. Be at peace with the past. 100%. All your mistakes. All the sins that were laid upon you and everything done to you, all the stuff you feel victimized for, forgive it all and have gratitude that you moved on. Forgiveness and gratitude. Now, resentment and being resentful can happen in our daily lives. You might be resentful right now, and I would venture to say that every single person has resentments, is resentful for something right now. Maybe one thing, maybe two things, who knows? We all have relationships. It's important to address those things when they come up, and here's the two different aspects of it. One, if you're feeling resentful towards someone, it's either that you're just a little bitch, a little whiny little bitch who is crying about nothing. And you want to check that and ask yourself, am I just being some kind of little bitch? Is this really an issue? But you might also be oppressed. Somebody might be fucking with you. Happens. A lot of fucked up people out there. A lot of selfish people out there. You may find yourself resentful for somebody they don't even know what they're doing. But nonetheless, they're still doing it. And if it's legit, if you can get past the, well, I'm not a bitch, I think this is actually happening, then you might be actually oppressed. Someone might be oppressing you. That sucks. Break the chains of oppression. Don't let anybody fuck with you. This is where it's helpful to be a warrior. A warrior has the ability to control their emotions, but we also have the ability to be aggressive. There's a lot of little pussy motherfuckers that just take shit. They just accept it. They're resentful and they're patiently accepting it. For some reason. Don't accept oppression. Don't accept someone fucking with you. If you think there's some sort of issue, my needs aren't being met, I'm not being heard, whatever the resentment is, address that shit. Head on. Aggressively if you have to. Assertively is the preference. Be assertive. And put your foot down. Be able to say no. Be able to say this is not cool. Be able to be alone. Be able to walk away. Every negotiator, every good negotiator, I should say, knows the first rule of negotiations is to walk away, to be able to just walk away from that deal. If you can't walk away from that deal, you're a sucker. I got you hook, line, and sinker. I'll manipulate the fucking shit out of you. Get whatever I want. You have to be able to walk out that door. Anybody who's ever bought a used car at a dealership knows that. You have to be able to just be like, nah, it's not a good deal. I'll see you. I'll just drive to the next lot. You have to be able to stand up for yourself. You have to be able to use that alpha male quality that you have inside there. If you don't have it, you need to cultivate it. Learn how to be assertive. Learn how to put your foot down. Learn confidence. Learn that it's okay for you to have needs, for you to have boundaries, for you to say, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, this is what I'll tolerate, and this is what I won't tolerate. But that has consequences, and you have to be ready for those consequences. If it's your boss, you may have to be willing to quit and take the risk. There's nothing worse than living a life of oppression. I think that's the worst. Living a life where somebody is really fucking with you and you're not saying anything. Let me put it the other way. People are going to manipulate you. They're going to fuck with you. They're going to try to get over on you. This is partly human nature. It's just the way motherfuckers are in society. We don't live in some kind of Norman Rockwell fantasy. People are fucked up out there, right? I'm preaching to the choir. I don't have to tell you this. We can't create a utopia. That's never going to happen. Torture yourself with these stupid questions. Why are people like this? Why does evil exist? Evil exists. It's a fucking evil planet. It's just how you deal with it. What you tolerate. What you tolerate teaches others how to treat you. It all starts with self-respect, self-confidence. That comes from self-love. You gain self-respect and self-confidence from a daily discipline program of self-love. Becoming really good at loving yourself. Then you have standards, and then you can say, you ain't treating Sky that way. You may treat that other motherfucker like that, but you ain't treating me that way. You may have treated your last boyfriend like that, but you ain't getting over on me that way. And you have to be able to take the consequences. And the consequences may be that you're walking away from that relationship. But that's a good thing. You look back on these as good things. Don't patiently sit by accepting oppression. Being resentful will kill you, torture you. It's the worst torture. So break beyond it. Forgive the past, have gratitude for the past, use your assertiveness, use your aggression, use your self-love to squash it if it's happening to you right now. What do you think about resentment? These are just a couple ideas. It's a big topic. We could probably go on for hours on this shit. It's just food for thought. Are you resentful to anybody right now? Are you holding on to resentments? I may be. I still have some grudges. And when those come up, when that emotion comes up, I know there's still something there. There's a cord tying me to the past, or I may need to have a conversation with somebody about how they're treating me. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to think about this topic. Thanks for watching.